Bring you tonight a 30 lapper and a 40 lapper. Got 11 cars on track. Let's try to run through those quickly before we get underway. Getting the luck of the draw pole, it is Damon Nagel in the 86 Trevor Project machine. You have Nathan Lafayette in the 00 Penguin Travel Services car starting second. Ryan File, Shenandoah Shine car in third. Cody Ernest, the TNT Racing Machine, is fourth. Blake Giglio, M9 Performance car, going to the back but gridded fifth. You have Henry Koloff, the TF56 Designs machine, starting sixth.
Leader will have 9.
Joseph Pratt starts in the 7th spot, and his is a 71 Tommy Gun Customs car. Ashton Sackwell starts in the 8th spot, the number 25. Harrison Whitehead in the Street Limit Chevrolet starts in the 9th spot. Brad Wilson, Shenandoah Shine, the teal car, starts in 10th, and Cliff Mullins starts 11th in the Curly's 37 machine. Field working down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. Getting set for the start here. First starts on green. You have to wait for that green flag to wave from Barney the flag man, and there we go. Green flag out in the air at Kern County. Damon Nagel getting a little sideways, a little contact with the 81 of File. File goes up and over the berm, and we get our first caution right away. It's like Whitehead and Giglio, and Whitehead just delivered a shot to Giglio. Giglio backs up, and then the 84 just drives right into him. Wow. Anger and aggression out of Whitehead. See if we can get a drone up overhead and see what happens here. Cliff Mullins gets into the 84 and turns him. And I think Whitehead thought it was Giglio, and it was Mullins.
Yeah.
It wasn't even Blake that turned him, it was Cliff. He hits the wrong guy in anger. And we don't even make a lap.
Not the bad guy anymore.
No.
Someone spun him out and then he ran into me under yellow.
Avengers!
Oh Lord, we getting raided. Welcome on, Raiders. How are you? Scott says we're blaming Blake anyway for that one. Oh man, how was your stream there, Heats? What were you up to? We're just getting started on this double feature here. 30 lapper and a 40 lapper. Thanks for the follow as well. All these alerts aren't supposed to be going through, but they still want to go through. There we go. Green flag in the air. We got a little bit of sideways action there from Ryan File, bouncing off of Cliff Mullins. Mullins going up to the top. That car not even getting rotation, just kept it flat through the corner. Thanks for the shout out there, Rowdy. Hope your stream was good. See you were over on Fortnite. We had some good fun with that the other night. How was the Fortniting tonight? How's the new Iron Man stuff? I'm excited to go try that out after work here. Top 4 now. Damon Nagel, Cody Ernest, and Ryan File. Cream starting to rise to the crop. Nathan Lafayette 4th. Koloff 5th. And Whitehead's made his way back up to 6th after that early spin. And he's going to over-rotate the car right in front of Pratt. They actually turn him back straight again, but the nose falls off of the 71 of Pratt. Whitehead got straightened back out there after he over-rotated the car. Cody Ernest, Ryan File, Damon Nagel, your top 3. Lafayette still holding on to 4th. Then you have Koloff, Mullins, then Blake and Pratt. Giglio usually up towards the front in these races. Finds himself starting off a little further back with the luck of the draw. It's like Brad Wilson has retired the 51 car. How we doing, Heats? Did you get any dubs today? There's Giglio. His call-off gets way out of shape. Coming out of turn number 4. Cody Ernest, meanwhile, creeping in on our leader. Look at Cody Ernest using the inside berm to rotate that car. Veteran move there. We got 3 wide going on back here towards the back. It's Koloff suddenly getting freight trades. Pratt, Giglio, and Mullins all getting around the 63 of Koloff. Contact between Giglio and Pratt as Cliff Mullins gets the wall. Pratt says thank you very much. He moves up into the top 5, but then loses the back end. Giglio's going to get back by for 5th. Cliff Mullins then gets a bit of Pratt going into the corner, pushes him up high, but Pratt holds on to it. Outstanding racing going on. Lots of minor contact and good hard rubbing his racing going on. Blake clears the 5th. Now he has to run down Lafayette. He's going to use the bottom to try and do it. Pratt right up against the fence along with Tackwell in the background. Tackwell got too high. He may lose that spot to Whitehead. Ryan File holding on to 3rd, waiting for Blake Giglio to get there. Those two have quite a history and a grudge match, especially in the Discord chat. Currently running 3rd and 5th. We'll see if they can get near each other as this feature progresses. We're getting close to halfway in race 1. Nagel still holds the lead. Ernest is running the bottom, trying to find some grip. Damon Nagel seems to have it on lock at the moment. Battle developing back there for 3rd as Ryan Files falling back. Nathan Lafayette has him in his crosshairs. Lafayette running a little bit lower. Giglio holding off Pratt as the battle for 5th is nice and intense. We got a battle for the lead, a battle for 3rd, and a battle for 5th. So battles going on everywhere. As we say that, Cliff Mullins is around. There go our battles. Cliff Mullins has disappeared and gone to the pit lane with no left front tire. What happened to Cliff? Well, that car looks already badly damaged. Oh, there you go. Ashton Tackwell getting into him here. Cliff drifts it up to the outside wall, then turns it sideways. Whitehead finishes him off, and then the 25 of Tackwell just clobbers him. Takes out his left front. Cliff tries to think to stay on a lead lap. Cliff was hoping for a yellow and stay on a lead lap, but that car is too badly damaged. Ends up losing. Has to go to the pit lane. I think he tried to go to the pits and he just wouldn't turn in because he has no left front, and that's what brings out the caution ultimately. Then he takes the tow. So unfortunate for the 37. Getting set for a restart once again. Caution coming out just before halfway. We've got 8 healthy cars still, it looks like. Damon Nagel takes off as they exit turn number 4. Cody Ernest bounces off of Nathan Lafayette, puts him in the wall. Damon Nagel trying to hold his advantage with the outside run. Lafayette trying to take away 3rd, but he gets contact from Pratt, turns him sideways, and that's going to allow File to hold on to 3rd. Lafayette was giving him the business there for that spot. Blake Giglio trying to take 4th away now from Lafayette.
I straightened you back out, but I still apologize.
Lafayette all up over the berm there. That's going to make that car not handle so great. Henry Koloff gets by for the 6th spot, and Lafayette drifting back through the field now. Cody Ernest applying pressure to our leader. Damon Nagel up on the top side. Ernest running that bottom. He's finding some grip. Every once in a while he gets up alongside Damon Nagel. If he could ever clear with the slider, he might actually be able to take the lead. So far, Kern feeling like a one-lane racetrack where the top seems to have the advantage, but here comes Ernest up the hill in front of Damon Nagel. Nagel gets into the back of him, gets into him again. Full contact here, then Ryan File gets into Damon Nagel. That's going to turn File, I believe. And that should be our caution as Lafayette gets tangled up as well. So Cody Ernest takes the lead from the bottom with a slide job. Damon Nagel not able to get back to his inside. Ryan File goes around at the end of it. Let's bring out the drones and take a look. File of the 81 Shenandoah Shine car bouncing off the wall there. Then gets a little piece of Nagel there. Tried to stay off of him. Lost the back end as a result of trying to be nice. Then Pratt comes in, cleans him out. Lafayette just at the end, a lazy spin, trying to stay out of it. And everybody gets righted. Ah, shit, short track racing. Well, alrighty.
Hey Joseph, do I not have a front end either?
Blake, you're actually still got a front end. It's a little damaged, but you got one.
It's pressed in.
Double file restart. This time Nagel's on the inside. Control car is Cody Ernest on the high side. I think Nagel's just going to be trying to hold on to second here, but we'll see if he has anything for Ernest. We got a blinker there. It's Pratt in the outside line. Pratt gets into Nagel. Nagel, I think, might have been contact with Giglio and Damon Nagel. Now Giglio trying to go through the middle. Goodness gracious. Damon Nagel might even lose third to Giglio here. Looks like he had this thing won. Giglio gets into Pratt. This racing line is very narrow, and you see the guys are making contact. Damon Nagel's going to go up into the infield. And that's going to send him to the back of the field. Damon falls all the way to 9th. Cody Ernest out front. Pratt second, Giglio third. The three we mentioned as the heavy hitters to start the show. Currently up 1, 2, and 3. Fantastic short track racing going on here on the dirt at Kern County. Stay with this battle for second as Ernest has almost a full second lead. Blake wrapping the bottom. Pratt pushing that groove higher and higher on the top. Sure, we've mentioned it a time or two, but it's worth noting for our new friends that 16 car once had a pro dirt license in iRacing. If anybody can make a pass on a one-lane track, give the advantage to the 16. Ryan File riding in 5th, just behind Call-Off and ahead of Tackwell.
Sorry, Cliff.
Sorry, Cliff. Damien and Cliff are having a little contact back here. Whitehead in the last car on the lead lap, 84. A bit of a struggle this race. This thing's kind of settled up towards the front. The real battle's right here. 4th, 5th, and 6th. Call-Off, File, and Tackwell. Giglio is trying to pass Pratt, but they're not really that much close until Pratt got a little too high that time. Blake went from a half second back to a 10th back. It's like Ryan File almost had the pass complete on Call-Off. I think he could slide up in front of him, but he's trying not to be that guy. A little bit of grip showing up at the bottom, and there it is. Ryan File gets by for 4th cleanly. Giglio trying to do the same thing up here to the leaders. A little bit of contact with Pratt. Kind of upset Giglio's entry. Cody Ernest all the way out to the walls. We get down to 2 to go here from Kern. One more time down the back stretch, and they'll come off forward. See the white flag in the air as the battle for the lead goes 3 wide here. White flag is out. Final lap for feature number 1. We'll add 10 laps and do it again here in a minute. We are not done with feature 1. Going through 3 and 4. Cody Ernest kept it down low that time. Cody Ernest going to get the win. Pratt 2nd, Giglio 3rd, Ryan File 4th, Call-Off 5th. Then Tackwell, Nagel, Whitehead, Lafayette, and Mullins completing their top 10. So Ernest, Pratt, and Giglio to the waiting room, please.
Top 3 waiting room. Track is open for warm-up.
There we go. Heading into warm-ups. Try to get an interview with our top 3 finishers from our opening feature. Where'd he at? I see Blake. So I just pull him in. There's Joseph. Joseph, DG, got a copy?
Yes, sir. What's up, man?
Not a whole lot. Good to talk to you. Another week here in the SRL in the Fort Worth Screen Printing Dirt Street Stock Series. Looked like it was kind of fun out there, but it was, I don't know, looked like kind of one groove. Was it hard to pass?
Yes, very hard to pass, and you should absolutely not be surprised that we are talking right now, brother.
I mean, I said good to talk to you another week. I didn't say I was surprised. Give me some credit.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to make a name for myself here today.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, it looked like it was a lot of fun out there. You got the Friends Family sponsor shout-outs for that P2 in the first feature?
Nope. Don't give a shit about them. Just me.
Perfect. All right, bud. Get on out of here and get that warm-up going. See if you can't win this next feature.
10-4, brother. Peace.
And Joseph Pratt, always entertaining. Now we got Cody Ernest. Cody picking up the win there in feature number 1. How was it out there? And well, what was your strengths and what was your weaknesses on that first one?
I was just trying to keep it straight and just keep going. You know, like this track is so tough and it's just hard to drive around people. So I knew that if they were coming, it was gonna be hard to even if they passed me to get around them. Like the top was just, I don't know. Every time I go up top, I felt like I'd push up by the end of the wall, but the bottom really, you had to slide across the slick to catch it.
So basically, it's a pretty much a one groove racetrack, and as long as you're able to hold the top, nobody could really get that bottom to work long enough to get by you.
Yeah, pretty much, man. I was just lucky to even get a run to get around Damon. Other than that, he would have had it.
Yeah, I think that caution worked out perfectly for you.
Yeah, definitely.
That slide job was nice. You got right in front of him, kind of parked the bus on him. He couldn't get back to your inside, and that seemed to be it for that. It looked like it was...
I'm going to tell you, if there was 2 more laps, I would have gotten past for the lead. Guaranteed.
Well, this one has 10 more laps, so we'll see how it plays out here in feature number 2. Good luck to you, sir.
Hey, thank you, man.
Cody Ernest in 88. Getting his interview. We'll pull Blake in real fast. Blake, DG, got a copy?
How's it going?
It's going good. You got P3 there in that first feature. What do you got planned here for the second feature to come up through the traffic and try to hold off those fast guys starting behind you?
Yeah, this is going to be a track position race. If I can stay in front of those guys, I think I should stay the green. I should walk, I think. I think I got the line really figured out with the slick here. The problem with the line is when people are in front of you, you can't really get by them. So if I can get out front, I think we can set sail and hopefully win this thing.
10-4 would be fun to watch you try to come up through the traffic with a one-lane racetrack right now. Good luck.
Thanks.
Blake Igloo in the 16 giving us a quick chat. That was your top 3 finishers in feature number 1. Now we'll move on in 1 minute and 30 seconds time into feature number 2, and the field will be inverted. So your winner last race, Cody Ernest, will start last here. If Brad Wilson's still hanging out, he will start up on the front row. We'll drop down to Shenandoah Shine and ask. Hey, Shiners.
Yeah.
Is Bradley coming back or nah?
Nah, his internet dropped. He's being getting attacked by them Russians and Chinese.
Daggone it. That feller
Right.
needs to figure out that interwebs and get his shit together.
Yes, he does.
That's alright, I'll get it done.
There you go. Well, you get the dub, but would have been starting on the pole. That's why I came to ask. Because now it's just going to be a vacant spot, and I think the inside line will move up, which I think, I don't remember who finished next to last, but they'll be on pole.
Well, sure.
We'll see what happens.
When we going to get Wolfie out here on the dirt?
When we go back to 360s.
He's too I think he's too pretty and just scared of mud.
Yeah, I just can't do the dirt. No, it's too early. I gotta prepare for Xfinity.
There you go. Alright, man. I'll see y'all soon.
Yep.
Peace.
Also, hi, Pearl.
What's up, bud?
Good to see you.
Always.
When we getting you racing?
Whenever, next Sunday probably.
He too busy working for the big leagues.
Golly.
Shut the fuck up.
Doing all that admin and stuffs.
I ain't doing shit.
Anywho, see y'all soon. Hanging out with Shenandoah Shine there until the warm-up rounded out. You just got clapped. Poor Wilson. Just talking about your internet, man. You'd be starting on pole here for this race, but you MIA. We've lost you. We lost Brad Wilson. And we should be getting ready for feature number 2 here. As soon as iRacing gets his shit together. We'll hide the laps. Let things fill in. It likes to do silly things. And we'll get a grid to you as soon as everyone gets gridded up, except for Brad Wilson. So we'll probably have to wait the whole 2 minutes, which gives you plenty of time to tell you the starting order of the other 10 cars. And I'll be damned, very un-Shenandoah Shine-like, Ryan File quickly on the racetrack. Oh, Brad did make it back. Yay! Hopefully his internet sticks with him and he can actually get a chance to race here. Missing almost the entire inside line. 3 cars missing on the inside. We'll go ahead and start our starting lineups, and if they get there, they get there. Brad Wilson starting on pole after finishing last due to internet connections. The car quit out on him last race. He'll start on pole in his Shenandoah Shine car. Cliff Mullins, Curly's Guns and More car, will start there on the outside front row. Ashton Tackwell, he's jumped on track in time. He will start in the 3rd spot. Nathan Lafayette, the Penguin Travel Center's, it's easy for me to say, he'll start there in the 4th spot. Do we not get Harrison Whitehead? I don't see him on track. The 84 not shown. Damon Nagel scheduled to start here in the 6th spot. Henry Koloff looks like he's going to be starting from the pit lane. Ryan File will start 8th. Blake Giglio 9th. Joseph Pratt 10th and Cody Ernst 11th. So that'll help those guys from the back of the pack. They got 2 less guys to try and get around. Whitehead not out there. Henry Koloff starting from the pit lane. Well, that's a turn of events that'll help the cars starting in the back. So Blake Giglio basically gets him moved up to 5th starting spot. Joseph Pratt gets screwed as he has to stay behind all the cars because all the outside cars gridded. Basically moves Pratt to the tail of the field. See if Brad Wilson can get the lead from Cliff Mullins. He does so quickly. Cliff got a little out of shape. Nathan Lafayette, Damon Nagel, they're going to go up the outside wall. And Nagel's around, but the yellow does not wave because no one's passed him while he has been turned. We'll see if he's still there. Henry Koloff gets out from the pit lane. Damon Nagel, and there we go. Everyone's still on the lead lap. Nagel's be hoping for a quick caution. And Blake Giglio's already up to the 3rd spot. Remember, he basically started 5th, even though he was supposed to be inverted. So he's trying to get up there with Brad Wilson, and we can reignite the low drag versus Shenandoah Shine battle. This time it is Wilson and not File. Tackwell all over that inside berm trying to get that car to turn. Gets out of shape big time in the 25. Cody Ernest gets by for the 3rd spot. Joseph Pratt up to 4th. And so our top 3 from the last race are 2nd, 3rd, and 4th right now. It's Brad Wilson trying to use the inside line. I don't think that's going to work enough for him. Blake Giglio going to try to power by on the outside lane. I think this is advantage to the 16 car here. See Blake working the top. Brad Wilson trying to hold on through the bottom. This time Giglio runs through the center. A little bit of a different line, and Blake's going to take the lead. Put the 16 out in front. Wilson now 2nd. Cody Ernest up to 3rd. Pratt, as we said, 4th now. Mullins down to 5th. Ryan File now 6th. Tackwell 7th. Lafayette in 8th. Damon Nagel is 9th. And Koloff has gone a lap down in the 63 after starting from the pit lane. We don't have Harrison Whitehead in this race, so I guess the 84 car got too much damage in the first feature, not able to make it out for the 2nd. Joseph Pratt, Cody Ernest battle for 3rd. Blake Giglio trying to run away while those two battle one another. New Camaro front end's looking awesome on these cars. Blake Giglio, Brad Wilson still 1-2. The battle for 3rd cools off for a little bit. We'll go back through the field. Mullins is battling Ryan File. File slides it in there right into the quarter panel, and right as we go to watch, Cliff Mullins gets turned and then collected by Lafayette. Shockingly, no yellow. That one probably should have. Mullins was completely turned there. There's Damon Nagel and Henry Koloff. And here comes leader Blake Giglio. So the field getting very spread out after those couple of spins. We'll see if Pratt can get back up there and attack Wilson and Giglio. Blake pulled out to a 1-second lead over Wilson. Let's go on board the Cody Ernest machine and take a look from the roof cam as we get our caution. All right, so I was about to do fun, cool things. Cliff is around again. See what happened to the 37. Cliff gets the outside wall and it just turns him. All the way around he goes. And there goes a couple of cars to trigger the yellow. Ryan File and Cliff Mullins making contact. Not sure what that's about.
I'll learn how to pass without wrecking somebody then.
Ooh.
Learn how to go through the corner without slowing down so much.
Ooh.
It's fucking slick.
We got drama. We got beef.
Team top.
We got big time beef between the 37 and the
We
81.
usually don't do wiggle around to this.
I miss the sprint cars, man.
I hear you, dude.
Just didn't have enough participation for the sprint cars. So we're in street stocks. Free car. Oh man, contact between the 71 and the 51 right on the start. Still making contact. Pratt shoving the 51 in there. Cliff Mullins tags the 81. Tries to turn him, I think. It doesn't do a good job.
You fucking suck, by the way.
Oh, it's dirt, but yeah, you're right.
I saw on the restart there, just if I tried shifting and it went straight to neutral and
So there's the what happened on the 51.
Do that again?
Brrr.
What that sound like?
Oh no, not again. Nope, couldn't get a third one.
Oh, come on.
2 was enough, apparently. If your motor's going brrr, I can't even do it as high pitched as he was doing it. Oh man. Poor call off. Started from the pits, instantly a lap down, and there's no real way to get your lap back. Caution laps don't count, so even if you take away bottom. Blake choosing bottom here.
oh.
Just for fun, apparently. Thinks he can clear the 51 by the corner, probably. Blake Giglio has chosen the bottom. Most of the leaders have chosen top all night long. Into 3 and 4. See when he takes off here.
Go.
Contact, and again, the 51 doesn't get a very good restart.
Happened to me too.
Cody Ernest now second. Ryan File third. Brad Wilson is teammate in fourth. Shine Cars battle for the third spot. Call off Big Fish Tail that guy in the background, but he's not on the lead lap anyway, so no spots lost. Cliff Mullins is going up into the infield. So is Call off. So there's multiple cars going up into the inside. Meanwhile, File and 51 and Wilson both briefly inside Cody Ernest. Putting on pressure for that third spot and even the second spot. Here comes Pratt trying to go around the outside of Wilson to take the fourth spot away. Break up the Shine Cars. Does he get that nose there? He had it there, but 51 was going to come up and cause a big mess, so 71 backed out of it. Have to regroup and try again. Will Pratt. Definitely seen the outside line is the way to go for passing. I've only seen 1 or 2 down low. Most of them have been up high. Lafayette in a battle with Tackwell and Mullins. These guys all trying to learn the dirt, so they're kind of in a skill group together. Here Cliff say, I'm on dirt, of course I suck. Cliff just out there to have some fun and try it out. Back up to the front. See the Shine Car still nose to tail. Pratt hasn't made his way back up there yet. Cody Ernest holds on to second. Blake Giglio inching away, almost a full second lead. Cody Ernest, Ryan File both tagged the wall that lap. Right at halfway through the feature number 2. After this, we got Xfinity cars at Kansas. Should be a good time over there in the Art Music Xfinity Series. But first, our Fort Worth Screen Printing Dirt Street Stock Tour. Last 20 laps of feature number 2. So far, Giglio running away with it. Cody Ernest in second. Ryan File is third. Brad Wilson fourth. Joseph Pratt started tail into the field up to fifth spot. Damon Nagel sixth. Nathan Lafayette seventh. Cliff Mullins there in eighth. Tackwell has fallen back quite a ways in ninth, and Koloff is 10th. Blake now kind of running the middle of the track, no longer all the way to the top. Let's see what line Cody runs here. He's kind of doing a similar line, just throttling right through the middle. Heard the drivers complain the track kind of got one groove towards the end of the last race and has not gotten any better this race, it appears, as everyone's kind of followed the leader. Let's go on board with Pratt here. That's the back. Let's look out the front. That's better. Watch our top five from on board the 71. Pretty cool angle to watch the race from. Hear how much time he spends out of the throttle. Seemed like he actually gave Wilson a bit of a break there. Thought he could have throttled up a little sooner, but Wilson was sideways in front of him when he wanted to. I think Pratt's trying to get to the outside of him, but this time throws it down the inside. Sure, we'll see the 51 power back by on the outside here. Oh, fender to fender. They might actually see an inside pass. Pratt catches the inside berm a little bit. Cushion not really doing much for the 51 up there. So you want to pull the slider up here and get in front? Yes, he will. Pratt takes over the fourth spot. Grabs that one from Brad Wilson. And he made it sound like he was easy to get into the top three. He's got 13 laps to get one more spot to get his second interview tonight. Pratt always entertaining, very confident fellow. Giglio out front's caught the 63 of Koloff. That'll be interesting. The leader's saying it's a one groove track and they have a lap car ahead of them. Where can Giglio go to get by? Into him. There's your answer. We get our third caution right when they make contact, and Cliff Mullins looks like he's gone around again. Around he goes up into the infield, up over the berm. That'll help Tackwell have a car to battle. It's him and Koloff still one lap down. Saved by the caution. And Blake loses his 1 second lead. Cody Ernest, the new second place contender, no longer the 16 and 51 on the restart. Did not hear what I believe Pratt was saying. Still funny. Hopefully this time Wilson can get his shifting together and not have that happen. Tackwell got trapped between the pace truck and the leader, but he'll be waved around when the pace truck disappears. This time you hear Giglio taking no chances, picking top.
My car just saw old Joseph behind me, and they got scared.
Somebody's car saw a ghost and got scared. Pratt having some blinks up there in the top lane.
Hey, we did it!
Oh man, Pratt's vanished. Where'd he go? Joseph Pratt has disappeared completely. Oh, he's back. He just reappeared out of nowhere on the outside of Ryan File. What the hell? Well, that's one way to get up into third. Just blink through everybody.
It's hard to race a damn ghost.
And there you hear the results of Ryan File. Hard to race a damn ghost. Cody Ernest trying to keep up with Blake Giglio with 10 to go, now 9. Laps ticking down here at Kern County Raceway. We're nearly single file all the way through the field already. Ernest keeping the pressure on, trying to keep Blake honest. Wilson and Nagel battle. That is for the 5th spot. Wilson catches the inside berm, throws him up the hill a little bit. He'll have to catch it. Should be advantage Nagel off the corner. And then they'll try again at the other end of the track. 8 laps to go. Blake starting to get a lead over Ernest. Pratt in 3rd. And it looks like our top 3 is going to be about the same from feature number 1. Perhaps a different order, though, is Ernest behind Giglio. Watching the teammates, File and Wilson battle for 4th. Damon Nagel now 5th. Cliff Mullins still in there in 7th. Nathan Lafayette, last car on the lead lap. Actually, Action Tackwell got a lap back. The real battle right now is these Shine cars. They're having a good time for this battle for 4th. In a voice chat together, I'm sure trash talking one another, because that's just kind of how it is down there. It's, I don't know, it's a lot of fun, I think. Kind of how a lot of teams are. File running the high line in the white and black car. Wilson the teal and gray. Now they both run low. This is our closest battle on track. Only other one is Lafayette and Mullins, the 00 and 37. You never know what's going to happen between these two. Cliff Gall up over the berm. 4 laps to go. Giglio almost a 2-second lead. And then this party that is Ernest, Pratt, File, and Wilson. Kind of near one another. Ish. Roundabouts. But all single file. No one really seeming to have the answer to how to pass. Wilson over-rotating the 51. Gets the back end way out of shape. Gets up on the berm. He'll fall off that pack, but hang on to 5th so far. Ernest having to deal with Pratt. This is the battle for 2nd. Giglio's 2.5 seconds up the road with the white flag in the air. We'll stick with the 88-71 down the backstretch. Giglio's going to go through turns 3 and 4. Nice and smooth. Giglio will pick up the win. Who's it going to be for 2nd between Ernest and Pratt? Pratt's going to full throttle out to the wall. It's going to be very close, but I believe iRacing has given that one to Cody Ernest by the slimmest of margins. Cody Ernest gets 2nd there. Blake Giglio, your winner in the 16 in feature number 2.
Barely got the code.
Pratt angry with P2. Giglio going to burn it down. Let's pull Blake in. Blake, DG, you got a copy?
Hey, what's up?
Not a whole lot. You picked up the win there. Looked like you were right about track position being king. You were able to get to the front quicker than the other fast guys and held on to it at the end there. How much fun was that, and how are you looking forward to next week?
Yeah, this track's hit or miss. I like the interoval. Whoever that black car is doing the interoval, that's pretty cool. I mean,
Ryan File.
Yeah, it's a great track on there. No, I thought it was fun. You really got to be really easy with the throttle. Half throttle around the middle was the way to go. So glad we were able to figure that out before those other guys, and we were able to drive away there until that yellow came out.
And got the track position held on there at the end. Good job on the win. You got the Friends Family sponsor shout-outs for us?
Yeah, shout out for broadcasting, CDC Racing, Low Drag Esports, M9 Performance, obviously. Everyone that helps out. Looking forward to the Xfinity race here in a little while, and hopefully we can go back to back.
And Send 4, we'll see you shortly. Good luck.
Thank you. Yep.
Blake Giglio in the 16, getting the win here in feature number 2 at Kern County. See if we can find Cody Ernest. There's Cody. Cody DG, you got a copy, sir?
Hey, what's up?
Not a whole lot. We get to talk to you twice tonight. That feels good, but one spot short of getting the double feature win. What did you maybe need to get Blake there at the end?
For him to wreck. Literally, there was nothing there for me to even try to catch him. He just, at that one point, he had like a 2-second lead on me. So there was no way. He was just driving away from me.
Looked like he got that middle groove figured out before you did and got the advantage and pulled away with that. And then the caution came out. I thought maybe you could give him something, but it was just too strong for you there at the end.
Yeah, he had that slick figured out. And I just, no matter if I went to the top or the bottom, there was nothing I could do. The only time I was catching him was when he was getting sideways in the middle, and then I was rolling the bottom.
Well, we got the Friends Family sponsor shout-outs for your almost double feature win, but you picked up a win and a 2nd tonight.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys and everyone that puts this on. I'd like to thank everyone over at TNT, Low Vision, Always Racing, and that's about it, man.
All right, bud. We appreciate you coming out. Hopefully we'll see you back next week.
Yep, thank you.
Cody Ernest in the 88 getting a P2 in the second feature, and we'll bring in Joseph Pratt one more time. Hey, bud. It looked like for a while there I wasn't going to get to talk to you after the second race, but you were able to get up into the top 3 and damn near stole second at the line by a matter of inches. You finished third there. What did you maybe need to get Ernest there at the line?
Well, I tell you what, Cody's only got me by a couple inches in the game, but not in real life, so that's all that matters.
Oi. All right.
It was slick, man. Whoever missed that start, you really screwed me on that one. So I'd like to thank whoever that was. That's my big sponsor shout out for sure.
I believe it was 2 different cars of Call Off and Whitehead.
Yeah, well, Call Off and Whitehead, you guys are the epitome of the most awesome people in the world. And you did the other 2 guys in front of me a big, big favor. So they owe you one.
All right, bud. I know what you're going to say, but I'm going to ask because it's funny as hell. You got those rest of the sponsor shout-outs for us?
Oh, man, you know, just you for putting on the broadcast for sure. Scott, Damon, and all the boys at SRL for putting on the league. Other than that, man, just me living life.
Stand for, bud. Congrats on the 2 strong finishes tonight, and hopefully we'll see you back next week.
Stand for, brother. Peace.
Joseph Pratt getting the P3 tonight. What?
What do you want with it?
Catsup?
Anything with the nuggies?
Inches?
Okay.
Interrupt this broadcast to bring you dinner requests. Yeah, Blake Iglio getting the win. Ernest and Pratt getting the podium finishes. File, Wilson, Nagel, Lafayette, Mullins, Tackwell, call off your top 10. Whitehead didn't show up in feature 2. And yeah, that's going to do it from our Kern County Raceway dirt track race. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We're going to go ahead and kick off the Twitch stream, which means we have to hop off YouTube. You can head on over there if you're at the YouTubes to the Twitch channel. 51 is having hardware issues. How do you spell that? Good times over on the YouTubes. Hope you guys come on back, and yeah, we'll be over in Twitch. We'll hang out for a while, and then we'll go back live when we get to Xfinity Broadcasting with their qualifying for Kansas. That's when my YouTube will come back up. See you guys on YouTube shortly, and you can come hang out on Twitch in the meantime, play your song requests, and hang out with us as we get ready for Kansas. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight, and we'll see you next week. That does it for YouTube. We can get the music back on since Twitch doesn't hate music as much.